Welcome to Summer Fit, the fourth in our series of exercise downloads filmed here at Scottish Ballet headquarters. In this download, we will be looking at toning the legs, stomach and upper body and arms. We'll be using some light wrist weights, about 1/2 kilogram, but you can use whatever tins of food you have available. Today I'm joined by Scottish Ballet's professional dancers Eve and Sonoya. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to lie down on the floor, lengthening through the top of the head and making sure that the pelvis is lengthening away along the floor. Tummy is pulled in, and we're going to point the toes, keeping the legs together. We're going to take the legs over to the side. You can turn your head in the opposite direction, and then back, and change. And back. So think of the top leg lengthening away from your hip. And breathing. 4 more. Nice and easy. Even here, keeping the abdominals engaged. This time we take the legs over to the side and we're going to circle the left arm around and down and up and down. And this time bring it back, come to the center with the legs and go to the other side. And just circling the arm over. And back to the center. Keeping the feet pointed, keeping the stomach engaged and the tail long. We're just going to take the knees to the side, smaller this time. So you can focus on using the abdominals to bring the legs back to the center. Keeping the neck nice and relaxed, the shoulders easy. Should be no tension in the ribs. 2 more. Good. Bring the legs to the center. We're going to take them up in the air, making sure that you don't arch off the floor. We take the feet to the right and you can look in the opposite direction. And center. So again, keep it small to start, so that you're not using any tension from the wrong areas. And as you feel more comfortable, that you're really engaging from your stomach, you can take the legs bigger. Two more. Coming back to the center, we're going to just clasp the hands behind the neck. And we're going to curl up, keeping the ribs relaxing down and rolling back through the spine. Pulling the tummy in. Try and keep the tension out of the hips. And breathing out as you come up. The shoulders are nice and relaxed. 4 more. Good. On this last one, we're going to stay up in the curl and we're going to extend the right leg out. And change. Trying to keep the stomach in, scooping in. Good. Bend both legs in and place the head down on the floor, the arms to the side and the feet on the floor. And we go back to the little side to sides. And center. Just checking again that you've not tensed your neck or your shoulders. Come back to the center and we'll lift the legs up in the air to the long attitude and taking the feet to the right, look to the left. and centre. You can make it bigger if you can keep the tension out of the upper body. Two more. Very good. Come back to the centre, clasping the hands behind the head. And 8, curl up. Keeping the tummy pulled in. Every time you come up, look to check your stomach's not bulging up to the ceiling. Keep the tension out of the shoulders. Curl up and stay there, and extending the right leg. And stretch. 4 more. Tummy's in. And bend both legs in, just clasp the hands around. And stretch the legs out. Stretch out your stomach. And bend the legs back in. And have the arms down by your sides. So we're going to lift the pelvis up to the ceiling, and lifting it up, and then lengthening it down. Again, keeping the tummy pulled in. Think of lengthening through the knees. Good, we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to extend the legs. So we lift the pelvis up, extend the right leg, flex, and point. Bring it back in, and lay the pelvis down. Changing legs, lifting up, extend the leg. Flex the foot, reach through the heel, and point. Leg down, again. Lifting the pelvis up, extend. Flex, and in, and last time, try and keep the hips level. Good, keep the pelvis on the floor, keep the tummy pulled in, and we're just going to take the leg up to 90 degrees, flex foot, and as you extend it down to the floor, point, and extending into flex, and down. Trying to keep the pelvis in neutral. And changing legs. Flexing up to 90. Tummy scooped in. Good. This time we're going to lift the pelvis and do the same movement with the legs. So we lift the pelvis up. And extending to 90. Bring it down and level with the other thigh. Up. Really using that hamstring to keep the hips level and stop the pelvis from dropping to the floor. Bring the leg in. Lay the pelvis down, changing legs and lifting up. And extend up. Keep your tummy pulled in. Easy necks. Place the leg down. This time we do the same thing, but we go up to demi-point on the supporting leg. So we lift the pelvis up onto demi-point and extend the leg up. Again. Tummies. Place the leg down, lay the pelvis down and lift the pelvis up. Demi-point and extend the left leg up to the ceiling. Think of your legs getting longer and longer as they extend away from you. And place the leg down and release the pelvis onto the floor. Let's just curl the legs in and extend the legs out. Stretch out, walk the legs away from you. Good. And we'll just turn onto our sides and come up. Good, good. We're going to do a little hamstring stretch from here. And we're just going to press the hands and feet into the floor as you stretch the legs. And bend into a plie. Stretch the legs again. Tummy's pulled in. Plie. And up. And once more. This time keep the tummies pulled in, and we're going to roll up through the spine very slowly. All the way up. Good. Let's put the hand weights on, the wrist weights on. So we're using really light weights. You can use tins of beans if you want. So we're going to take a second position. We're just going to first of all think about the legs. So you should be able to feel them after what you've just done on the floor, but you want to be lifted up out of the legs, pulled in the tummy, and we're going to just do a port de bras with some pliés. So we're going to take the arms to first as you plie, out to second, up to fifth, and to second, into first. Using the legs, keeping the spine really lengthened. Again. Shoulders down. So the arms are working from the back just like you would in class. Okay, from here we keep the legs straight. We do a little port de bras with the arm going over and back up to the other side. Keep the tummy pulled in. Good. Then we're going to go lunge to the side, taking one arm to first and straighten both legs. Tummy in. Making sure that when you're doing the plie, the knee is always going over the toe. And here we take a little plie, let the arms come down. Back up through first to second, to the other side. Arm to first. Using the back of the legs. And a little plie. Let's turn the legs into parallel and just port de bras over the legs. Bring the arms all the way up through fifth, and we'll turn back out to second position. Same thing again. And plie, arms to first, second, up to fifth. Easy in the neck. If it feels too heavy in the arms, you can do this without any weights on at all. You don't want to build up your neck muscles. And port de bras to the side. Use the legs. Long through the spine. Again. This time with a lunge. And over. And back. Knee over the toe. Let's take a little plie, arms come down and back up to second, to the other side. Keep those tummies pulled in. And a little plie. Turn the legs back in and port de bras over the legs. Coming up through fifth position. And we're going to take a fourth position now. Just work within your own capability, so you might not be very turned out. Make sure that your knee is over your toe, the back leg is straight and the tummy is pulled in. We're going to take the arms up to fifth, and then we bring them back behind us, slightly bent elbows, and up to fifth, and back. Again, thinking that the arms are working from the back. This time we keep the arms behind us and we spiral the arms in and out. Turning in, pulling the shoulders down with each spiral. Come up to first position and we'll change to the other side. Get yourself comfortable, pull your tummy in and arms come to fifth. And bend the elbows as they come back. Easy neck. Keep the spine and the head in alignment. And staying here, we spiral the arms in and out. Pulling the shoulders down the back, keeping the tummy pulled in. And back up to first. Let's change the leg again. And make sure the legs are really strong. And up to fifth. And back. Make sure your face is nice and easy. No tension. Staying here, turn the arms in. Easy neck. Tummy lifted. Back leg straight, really turning that front leg out from behind the leg. Up to first position, change again. And up to fifth. And bend the elbows. And we stop here, turn the arms in and out. Long through the top of the head. And come back up to first position. Make sure you're not too turned out. We're going to do a plie, so the knees are going to go over the toes. We take the arms up to fifth and stretch the legs. We're going to rise up, taking the arms down. This sides. Again, plie. Keeping the tummy in, shoulders down, rising up. Down. Now we're going to spiral the arms and take them up. So we start low, turning out, slightly higher. Keeping the legs really strong, out to second. And slightly up. Again, up. Now from here we're going to turn the legs in and we're going to port de bras forwards over the legs. And coming up. Again, port de bras forwards, up and over the legs. Turn out to first and repeat the whole thing again. Plie. And stretch the legs, rising up. And get taller as you come down. Plie. Easy neck, easy shoulders. Rise up and down. Spiraling the arms, pulling the tummy in. Think of the waist getting longer. Keep breathing. And slightly higher. Shoulders down, up to the top. And turn the legs into parallel and up and over the hips again. Keep the legs really strong, inner thighs as you roll up, bringing the arms up to fifth. Once more, up and over the legs. And rolling up, leave the arms down. The head's the last thing to come up. Good.